Welcome back to the daily discussion. All right, so yesterday we talked about culture getting believe in versus buy in. So today let's talk about how we get that believe in. Well, what we were trying to do is build a foundation of a set of values and actions, I guess, that or should we want to establish as being important for the group to conduct themselves within. And as long as we're conducting ourselves within these values, then we are in line with what we are trying to do as a group. Now, as a leader, it's important to not be the one who defines that yourself. So that's that. If you did that, then you would then require to get the buy-in. Because if I'm telling you what we're going to believe, then I have to sell it to you, which is the buy-in process. So the believe-in process is that you go to the group and get them together as a unit. And as a leader, you give them slight constraints of the volume you're looking for and say, hey, I want to hear your top 5 values. And each one writes down their top 5 values, and you get it together and say, okay, which ones come up as or the most, and say maybe take the top 5 most used values within that group and say, hey, are we good with this? And then once you establish those values, then define with them what that means. Because as long as, even if you just have the name of a value or virtue, it may mean something different to each person in that room. So it's important at that point then to get a collective group definition so that everybody there understands what it means. Now, if you have a large group, like hundreds or thousands or whatever, that may not be as realistic. So maybe get a smaller segment of that group, but make sure it's not just the people in charge. It's the ones who have the most stake in it to begin with. So maybe have them, if you have a lower tier of people there, have them vote for, I guess, team captains or whatever, group captains that could be a part of the committee. Because then you can get a sense from each level of what each level wants, rather than just you picking it and telling somebody what they should believe. Each group, each part of the group has a say in that. So let me know if that makes sense, and if you want any help with that.